Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dida Solihat. I'm from class A1 semester 6. Okay, the first question is the role of the first language. The answer is the role of the first language greatly influences the acquisition of a second language because the acquisition of a second language by a learner begins with the acquisition of the first language, which is often called the mother tongue. If in the first language acquisition process saw a good understanding and income from the family and language environment obtained, the next language acquisition process will get easier. Now, second question. Input and interactions. The cognitive interactionist perspective. The answer is the cognitive interactionist perspective views language learning as an individual cognitive endeavor. The possibility of learning depends on the cognitive capacity of learners as a result of input, interactions, nudging, and output. Okay, next, third question. Cognitive aspects of second language acquisition. The answer is children's cognitive development is closely related to the acquisition of a second language because basically the stage leading to the process of language competence are followed by cognitive development. Children who tend to have high cognitive level will find it easier to acquire language, and cognitive can be a determining factor in how fast the process of language acquisition in children is. The better the child's cognitive skills, the better the language acquisition will be. Okay, next, question number 4. Social aspects of second language acquisition. The answer is social aspects greatly affect success in learning a second language. This can be seen from the opportunity for learners to accept and use the language learned in a social environment. Learners will master a second language easily if they interact directly with the social environment that use the language. Okay, next question number 5. The role of explicit interaction. The answer is the role of explicit interaction is that in the learning process there are clear interactional objectives, conscious learning and interaction, and there is a control in the learning process. Next question number 6. The role of implicit interaction. The answer is the role of implicit interaction is in teaching learning that is carried out more abstractly, where interaction does not focus on a single concept but is taught anonymously with other concepts. Okay, the last question. Understanding and applying second language acquisition. The answer is in second language acquisition, students have mastered the first language well, and the development of second language acquisition is not in line with their physical and psychological development. Applying second language acquisition is applied based on what second language is learned. For example, the second language is Indonesian, so someone who acquires the second language, namely Indonesian, is applied when that person wants to communicate using Indonesian, or in situation where that person is required to use Indonesian as his second language. Okay, thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.